kontynuujemy Layers of Fear. Przejdziemy dzisiaj dwie poboczne historie. Zaczniemy od Inheritance.
When I was a child, I used to lay in bed late at night, staring at the ceiling, listening to my father scream. Scream at my mother, scream at yet another failed masterpiece. Finally, just scream out into the darkness. It became my lullaby. And even when they took me away, the screams followed. I was once told that insanity runs in my family. It's time to make it stop.
Mamy latarkę od samego początku. Tutaj wcielamy się w córkę malarza z głównej opowieści.
Ugh, it reeks in here.
I swear, that dog doesn't shut up! What? Quit looking at me like that. That dog is there for a reason. All right. You can let him out. For now.
Mamy rysunek. Nieco przerażający. Ale i tak ładniejszy niż ten wczoraj. Ojejku.
Still life.
Ojejku.
This place is a mess.
I can hear you in there. I'm coming, you furry little bastards. You're not getting away this time. What the hell are you doing in there? Get out!
O, kolejny. W ogóle, czemu nie możesz sobie świecić tą latarką cały czas, tylko muszę trzymać ciągle prawy przycisk myszy?
What are you doing? Put that down! You're much too old for that childish nonsense.
Ej, no co, jest ładny przecież.
Finally. Are you ready to
Jejku, no
embrace
dobra.
true art?
Oh, the summer trees. So green and vibrant and full of life, but also young and inexperienced. Let's...
No! Put that down! What are you doing? Put that down! You're much too old for that childish nonsense.
Dobra, zostajemy przy kredce. Niebezpieczeństwo. Okej.
Creativity is not a toy, it's a gift. Do you want to squander it like all those careless brats out there?
Ło, jaki straszny.
warned you time and time
Ej,
again.
co tu się stało? A był taki ładny konik.
These mindless doodles. This is for your own good.
No dobra. No to pójdę tędy. Ojejku, jakiś labirynt. Jejku.
The little girl in red came upon a crossroads. There she stopped and wondered, which way should I go? Up jumped the wolf and gave the poor girl a fright. Do not be afraid. I'm not gonna bite. I just want to help you in making your choice. Come now, be reasonable. Listen to my voice. One of these paths with danger is fraught, while the other one, most assuredly, is not. The little girl in red took a shortcut she knew through a lovely field of corn, all covered in dew. But the field grew dark and full of despair. An eerie sense of dread filled the morning air. The girl heard the wolf yelling from afar. You have chosen poorly. You will not get far. Had you only learned how shadow and light intertwined on canvas, you could have chosen right. The little girl in red ran as fast as she could, her flowing dark hair tucked under her hood. But she quickly got tired, worn out by her flight, and
Ale poleciała.
never to see the light.
Tutaj nadal nie ma przejścia, ale jest tam jakiś obrazek do zebrania. No, uda ci się. Ciekawe, co trzeba zrobić, żeby wyjąć ten miecz.
Finally! Are you ready to embrace true art?
Oh, the summer trees. So green and vibrant and full of life, but also young and inexperienced. Let's try to find them a more poignant season, where they are wiser, have some story.
They sway in the breeze, but are none the wiser, just like you. Brilliant! Let's add some more of the same color. That won't make it boring or predictable.
Okej, kolejne farby. Co teraz powie?
They sway in the breeze, but are none the wiser, just like you.
Jejku. Trzeba było zostać przy kredkach. O kurde.
Yes, the autumn of life, when man seeks shelter from the elements. Let's see how our little hut fares when the skies grow dark.
Ciągle jest ta kredka. No ale dobra. Zostańmy przy tych farbach.
Which part of dark skies did you not understand?
Jejku.
No, any old house will do in times of prosperity. We need to see how it fares when misery darkens the sky. No, put that down. I warned you time and time again. I won't let you waste time in these mindless doodles. Finally, are you ready to embrace true art?
Dobra, ale serio, zostanę przy tych farbach. Nie będę już zmieniać.
When man seeks shelter from the elements. Let's see how our little hut fares when the skies grow
No,
dark.
to na pewno nie jest ciemny kolor. To chyba był za jasny niebieski, skoro też mu się nie podobało. O kurde. O fuck. Nie dosięgnie. Taka mała zagadka. Już pasuje.
In the end, all we take for granted is fragile and temporary. Man passes while nature endures. Speaking of which, I don't think our proud stallion likes the weather. Let's brighten things up a
No
bit.
kurde, no to zastanów się. Tylko nie wiem teraz, czy niebieski, czy żółty. Nie wiem, czy ten obrazek to była jakaś podpowiedź, że ten miecz dałoby się wyjąć, gdybym gdzieś znalazł koronę.
No! A wet rag won't do us any good! You're not listening! How is some soggy grass going to help here? We need to make it warmer.
Jezu. Ciekawe, co powie na ten kolor. O, nie ma przejścia.
That's right! The sun bestows its kind rays upon the land. It's getting warmer and warmer until finally... Marvelous, isn't it? I know it seems like a tragedy, but a beautiful tragedy is always better than an unremarkable existence.
In his own way, I believe he meant well. He wanted me to excel, hoping that when the time came, I would succeed.
O nie, tutaj w ogóle nie czyta notatek.
No! I told you never to come down here!
I once again implore you to
O,
give me
tutaj
back my
czytam.
daughter. Give her back. Give her back. Give her back.
No, dobra. Zrozumiałem.
What's wrong with this thing?
Zamknięte. Za to tutaj otwarte.
Huh. I don't remember that being there. I can hear you out there. Please, please help me. It hurts. Oh, it hurts so much. I can't take it anymore.
Ale muzyka jest w tej grze świetna. Bardzo mi się podoba.
Yes. Thank you. It's so good to feel that there's still beauty in this world.
Co, nie mogę iść tędy? A tędy mogę? Czy też nie? O, tutaj mogę. O, jednak też mogę.
Hey there.
Po prostu trzeba było spojrzeć wyżej.
Don't be afraid. It won't bite. Here, try for yourself. No, that's not quite right. Still not quite there.
Czy jest tutaj jakaś podpowiedź, co mam wcisnąć? No bo te nuty to tak średnio.
Whoever's pounding on that piano, quit it! Did I not make myself clear?
You know what? I have an idea. Go get your crayons.
O, super! Tu są. O, teraz można grać.
That's actually not bad.
Dzięki.
Look at you, young lady. It looks like talent runs in the family.
Nie do końca podoba mi się ten efekt kamery. Takie rybie oko. Jejku, no wejdź na to. To nie jest wysokie przecież. Najwyraźniej muszę iść tędy. W ogóle jest też Layers of Fear na VR, tylko niestety jako osobna gra do kupienia, a nie na przykład po prostu do wyboru z menu na Steamie, którą wersję chce się uruchomić. A chętnie bym sobie zagrał, bo na VR to musi robić naprawdę duże wrażenie. Co ty gadasz? Fajny pociąg. Jak chcesz, to ci pożyczę. Okej, jest pierwszy kawałek. Drugi. Oj. To nie ja. Pyk. No i jest. Komplet. Pyk. No to znowu tędy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Znowu te owoce.
Are you out of your mind?
Kolejny tort. Oj, ostrożnie. Taka cienka deseczka.
It's gonna be perfect. It has to be. I'm gonna prove you wrong. All of you.
Jaki straszny wilk.
What the hell did you do? Oh, you didn't mean to. Well, that makes it all better, doesn't it? It'll just magically unbreak because you didn't mean to. Go on, get out of here. Go to your room and break shit in there. Just take all your toys and smash them one by one. And keep at it. Maybe you'll finally get good at something.
Dużo zabawek. Proszę bardzo. O nie! O, nie mogę tam pójść, dopóki go nie naprawię. No dobrze. Co powiesz na to? Ojejku. No, też go pamiętam, Burian. Ale właśnie, tylko tego kota. No i jeszcze to granie na pianinie, czy tam na fortepianie. Pamiętam, że właśnie tam były jakieś kolorki do odegrania. Zawrócić się nie mogę. Pyk!
You're sick! You're insane! You're not thinking straight!
You're right. I am sick. I'm sick of you not being there for us. We need you. I need you. When was the last time you slept with me? Christ, when was the last time you even touched me? Do you know what that does to me? Do you know that my own husband is disgusted with me?
Well, excuse me if I've been too busy working my ass off trying to provide for this family. But no, you're right. It's much more important to whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
You call that work? You lock yourself in there for hours, days. You come out looking like shit, stinking of booze and stale piss. Do you even realize how much your daughter is scared of you?
Do not bring her into this. Don't you dare. All I do for her.
You keep telling yourself that. I'm sure it makes it a hell of a lot easier.
Tu zobacz.
What? Oh, that's all right, honey. Something got into Mommy's eye, that's all. You be a good little girl and go to sleep. Daddy's working, so we can't disturb him. Mommy has to go downstairs and take a bath. I love you. More than a wife, she was first and foremost his muse. Her beauty and talent drove him.
I, grasping at the remains
czytam.
of my sanity, declare this to be my last will and testament. I hereby deem all my previous wills just as worthless as the shallow husks calling themselves my friends and associates. To my agent, Thomas Caldwell, I bestow the hellish vermin that infest my home, praying that they will gnaw away at him endlessly, bleeding him dry just like he did to me. To my publisher, Liam Brickstone, I bequeath the flames that consume the love of my life in hopes they will devour him, along with the wretched whore and the squealing bastard he calls a family. To my lawyer, James Jerome Sadler, I pass on whatever illness has rotted my brain and soul away, so that he can feel just as empty and useless as he was to me. To any other parasites that come crawling out of the woodwork, I leave nothing. To hell with all of you. Finally, to my beloved daughter, I leave all my earthly possessions. For what they're worth, I hope they will inspire you to realize your true potential. The final, most precious gift, however, is not mine to give. You will have to discover that on your own. I believe in you, as I always have.
Sporo tego.
All right, young lady. Shall we continue? Right. Whatever happens, just keep looking at me and listen. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The princess was all alone in the dark. And yet, she felt that the evil witch was lurking nearby. As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw something moving in the corner of her eye.
Princess, keep looking at me. Look at me!
As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw something moving in the corner of her eye. And yet, she did not dare to move, for she knew that that would be the end of her. The princess heard a fearsome growl. The witch had unleashed her familiar, the hellhound. The monster sniffed at the air, its perky ears wary of even the slightest sound. The princess remained motionless, letting the monster pass. There was a stillness in the air. The princess breathed a sigh of relief. For a moment, it seemed like the worst was behind her. And yet she
Staram się
knew
cały czas
that it
patrzeć
was
na
not
tę
over.
sztalugę.
There was still danger nearby, waiting for her slightest move. Frozen in terror, she kept looking straight ahead. Suddenly, she heard a terrifying cackle. It was the evil witch herself. The wretched thing despised beauty and innocence, for she had neither. The hag was near, just outside of view, but our heroine didn't dare to look. She had to keep her head straight, lest she be cursed by the witch's foul magic. She could almost feel the chilling touch of the witch's hand at her neck. She felt the sudden urge to run away, but fought it with all her will, for she knew that was precisely what the witch would have wanted. And then, just like that, the chill was gone. She saw a glimmer of light over the horizon. The sun was almost upon her. It was almost dawn.
Do you want this story to have a happy ending or not?
It was almost over. And there. The princess stood triumphant in the sun, smiling as she... Wait, that's not right. Her face. Why is she still... scared? Oh, God. I didn't mean to... Princess, I am so sorry.
It's not that he was cruel. It's
Ojejku.
just that, to him,
Straszny obraz.
reality was just a pale reflection of art.
To jest ładny
Blind to
obraz.
the world, unless it was translated to him through a canvas.
Co to było? Tak nagle przeskoczyła kamera na te drzwi i wróciła.
I don't know what I expected
To
to
miała być
find.
taka podpowiedź, że te drzwi są teraz otwarte.
A farewell note? A final will? What I found was an apology. Expressed in the only language he ever truly knew. At that moment, I could finally see my father for what he was. A man driven insane with sadness and guilt. Trapped in this house, a nightmarish echo chamber of past mistakes and tragedies. It was this house, a place beyond hope, beyond redemption. I knew what I had to do. I had given up trying to understand my father a long time ago. But I could finally forgive him. Hey, princess. What have you got there? Oh, that's so lovely, sweetie. But why pink?
Ojejku. No to teraz The Final Note, który jest zupełną nowością.
My very first memory is that of hitting a piano key. My small, chubby finger, the cold, smooth ivory under my skin. And then, exhilaration, pure joy as I heard the immediate response to my action. The sound that appeared just because I pressed that key. I'm not gonna let it go. I won't be imprisoned.
You mustn't give up. You had everything any of us ever wanted. You still do. Your talent, your marriage, your daughter. Neither of these went away. The only thing the flames changed was you. You have power over yourself. Live your life. Reclaim it. Don't let your body be your cage.
I need someone to confide in. And that someone is me. Hush now, my baby. I'll tell you a tale. There was a man whose world wasn't pale. There was a woman who made the world sing. And they found love, the most beautiful thing. After some time, they had a child that brought light to their life, a lot of light. She loved her parents, her dolls, and her toys. And even Daddy wasn't mad at her noise. And then she found a very sharp knife. Is this how I looked?
Czyli poprzednia opowieść była o córce, a ta jest o matce, czyli żonie malarza.
Time to let the light in.
Jest klucz. No, szybko!
Take it away. I can't look at it. And don't try to bind me again.
Ale przeskoczyło. Nie wiem, czy zwróciłeś uwagę. sumie często widać, jak nagle tak zmieni się oświetlenie i wiadomo, że coś tam przeskoczyło, czego nie powinienem zobaczyć.
I hate this, but it seems simpler than playing the violin. For now.
Ciągle to samo. Dobra, pójdę dalej.
You lock your own shackles. What would I do without you? This prison would be unbearable.
Ej! Może coś tutaj zmienię?
What are you doing? I don't want it! Take it away! Take it away!
Ło, ale silna.
I can't go on like this. I need to break free. Then, one day, there was a fire. It took from Mommy all her desires. She didn't know what to do with her life. If the finger you put it on has been deformed, destroyed, does the marriage even stand a chance?
Tu nic?
Luckily,
Tutaj
I can
notatka.
take refuge in music. That's when my shackles get lighter, if only for a little while. Even the gramophone helps sometimes. I feel much better after listening to some vinyls. Also seems to think it helps. We thought everything we wanted to hide would fit. Today, a lock jammed in the bedroom door. I started screaming, begging anyone to open. It was a good half hour before a maid showed up. I don't understand. I lock the door in the house all the time. I can't breathe in here.
Czegoś tu szukam, czy mam poczekać? O!
Even my instruments have their prisons.
Co to było?
Do you want to stay with me, little bird? It's safe here. Suffocating, but safe. Maybe you want to fly away into the unknown and learn how to breathe again. Will it be better outside?
Okej, poleciał.
There's nowhere to run.
O, szybko!
I know it now. I measured. My room is shrinking every day. He paints it at night, and every morning the walls are this much closer. I feel like my life is falling apart. Everything I touch breaks. The painting is so bland that you have to focus to see that it's even there. Looks like the work of a person afraid to change his surroundings. Someone who's resigned and isn't willing to put himself out there. Who hates to see even his loved ones out and about and free. A man who will imprison his family just to stop them from getting better than him. Let me out!
felt like a goddess when you looked at me. When you painted me, I fell asleep posing. You didn't wake me up. You just kept working until you could barely stand. That was when I knew that it's you that I want.
Tutaj nic nowego. O, tutaj pójdziemy.
Whatever you say about this place, it had great acoustics. I could move souls. I could do anything I wanted with them. If I had them listening. This here, it was my place of power. Today after dinner, I tried to pick up the violin, and I just couldn't grasp the bow. The problem wasn't even holding it properly. It was holding it at all and not letting go, not screaming with pain. It's like my hands are in shackles, like every finger has its own ball and chain. I can't move them properly.
She couldn't play, of course. But her dreams about music were something to behold.
A painting as boring as this one could be conceived only by a person who doesn't feel or understand emotion anymore. A vile, heartless man, locked in a bland, boring prison.
Jejku, świetne są te lokacje. Tak, to wszystko dobrze wygląda. Jeszcze te łańcuchy. Ło! Co tam poleciało? O, fuck!
It hurts.
I'm so sorry.
God, I just want it to stop.
It will. We'll look for help. Everything will be all right.
No, I don't want more strangers to see me like this.
But I can't do this alone. I'm not a doctor. There's my work, there's our daughter. There's too much for one person. Please, darling, we need help.
But the medicine helps. It isn't that bad. My body will heal. I will heal. I need to be with my loved ones. With you. Not with the doctors. We can't let that accident take our life from us.
No, co to ma być? Ej. Zablokowało się.
try to think of better times. Of our engagement, of the exhibition we did together. His paintings on the walls, my music in the air. Freedom. I started practicing again. It isn't much, and is frustrating, but it feels good. Keeps telling me that I should be careful. I don't think he believes I can get better. I think he likes it that I'm locked here, in this house, in my body, with him having all the control. I'm trapped in this house, in its body, in my head. This is where we pretended to be normal, sane, stable people, where the shackles were the heaviest. A library is so much more than just a room. It's an escape. Hundreds of escape exits.
There's a child who needs you. I understand this is hard. I understand that you're in pain. But you are a mother, for God's sake.
Practice makes perfect.
Do you remember the saying that behind every great man stands a great woman? Your husband has the bearing of a great man. But without your help, without someone who's always there for him, who keeps the home fires, he will wither and die. You proved yourself to be a strong woman. I know you have it in you to be there for him, even now. The tragedy that hurt you hurt him too. I know you have compassion in your heart. Reach for it.
Super jest to oświetlenie.
There is no escape.
Co to było?
I feel like it's the house that is moving around me, not me moving around the house. My head is spinning. Oh, the surge of power. It shouldn't be so prominent in a 3 or maybe 2-year-old, but I remember it clearly. The realization that the piano would do what I wanted it to. The feeling of complete control. From that day, I strived for it. I need books. I need them to stop being me. I can't stand being me.
Wszystko pozamykane. Śmieszny obraz. Oj. No dobra, no to pójdę na górę. Może tutaj będzie coś nowego? Też zamknięte.
I don't know what you should do, but I know this. Your husband is a grown man who swore to love you, honor you, comfort you, and keep you in sickness and in health. You know the damage the flames do better than anyone. Don't set yourself on fire to keep him warm. When I had Sebastian, I thought I would be the best mother to ever walk the earth, and it almost killed me. With Margaret, I give myself more space to breathe, to be myself. I am happier for that, and the children seem to be happier too.
Jakoś dłuży mi się ta sekcja w bibliotece. Sprawdzam po kolei drzwi, no i zbieram notatki. No kurde. No i co, znowu na dół? Coś nowego się tutaj pojawiło. O! Co to było?
I have to get it back. I have to learn to write again.
You have a responsibility. There's a child who needs you. I understand this is hard. I understand that you're in pain. But you are a mother, for God's sake.
Do you remember the saying that behind...
Practice.
When I had Sebastian, I thought I don't know what you should do.
The surge. I need to learn myself again. Dearest, you were just a child. But in 10 years' time, you'll be a woman. It's a hard part to play. I want to tell you the lessons I learned when my life fell apart. When you become a mother, give yourself space to breathe, to be yourself. You'll be happier, and your children will be too. There is no such thing as a perfect mother. The only rule is to love your child. In marriage, remember, he is your husband, not your child. A grown man who swore to love you, honor you, and keep you in sickness and in health. Care for him deeply, but don't forget about yourself. If you pursue art, use it to discover the deepest truth of your own soul. Then everything else, fame, money, won't even matter. Once you learn how to uncover your own soul with your art, when you feel that surge of power, that's when you'll know that you're an artist. I pray that you don't have to learn these lessons the hard way. I love you, always.
It's like I'm always bound. All I wanted was for her to be happy and free.
Honey, there's always a way to connect with the things we love. And this way is acceptance.
Not so fast.
Biegniemy za nią.
There was one reason for her to be strong. Her little daughter. But it was all wrong. Wait for mommy.
Co tam pokazujesz?
She likes to dance, my free bird. Blissfully ignorant of the prison this world is. Come on, sweetie. You know mommy can't go down there with you. They tried to play, but it was insane. To caress a child with hands bound with chain. You can't remember.
Ojejku. Nie, to nie. O. No to tędy.
She named it Mr. Quiet. Mr. Quiet is her favorite toy. He never screams, she told me. He never makes a sound.
No, znowu to samo, ej!
You made a vow after all, to be together in health and sickness. Your husband also needs a refuge, someone to rely on. Please keep going.
I need to do more. If they see me playing a sonata, they won't lock me up. what is left of it now? Of our love, so pure, so ideal. When all I am is blood and pus. A pile of screaming flesh locked in a prison that is this house. No wonder you run towards your canvas. No wonder you love your art more than me. Everything in my life is tainted now, soaked in ever-moving shadows that flames cast on me. They surround the cell I'm locked in, and there seems to be no escape. Yesterday, I played with our daughter for a while. She was a bit shy at first, but then she loosened a bit. Started to laugh and dance. I felt the happiness coming. It was just at the door. And then, like a guard in a prison, feeling that I might just catch a glimpse of freedom, the pain came. I saw the fear in her eyes. In her mind, I must be a maimed monster, haunting her worst nightmares.
I'm sure that when she gets better, both your art and hers will reach new heights. It's just a matter of time and of her wanting to heal.
Yes, I hit it! Can't you see what's happening to you? The rotten heart of our house.
Pójdę tędy. O! Teraz już nie mogę. No dobrze.
There was a time when I couldn't spend a day without crying. But now, I don't even want to do that. It's like my emotions are locked in their own cage, and I can't even be bothered to look for the key.
Ciekawe, czy po prostu się nie dało tam przejść, czy nie dało się, bo już otworzyłem sobie te drzwi.
Playing with our daughter is usually a joyous occasion, one of few left in my life. Today, though, I had to ask her to leave almost mid-sentence. It's all these questions. How do you feel, Mommy? What do you think, Mommy? Mommy, why are you sad? What is your name, Mommy? I don't know, darling. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything but the fact that my chains grow heavier every day. I feel that my soul has gone sick, and that's why I'm writing to you. It's like all my energy has gone away. It is hard to even get out of bed. Not because of the pain. I don't mind the pain as much as I used to. I just can't see the point of getting up, eating, talking to anyone, living this life in the prison my body has become.
Tam niestety nie da się pójść. No to idziemy dalej tutaj. Oh fuck.
You only hurt yourself.
The symptoms you're describing aren't uncommon, especially among women and artists. Being that you are both, you are naturally more prone to hysteria and melancholy. I'd suggest avoiding extreme emotions and spending time in peaceful surroundings. In fact, we have a center for troubled women here and just over the sea.
We had another argument today. Asked if I was feeling all right, and I just snapped. I don't understand why I'm being treated that way. The accident was ages ago. And I left largely unscathed. I'm fine now. It's like he wants me to be locked in this house forever. He was hurt. I could see that. And as ashamed as I am to admit it, it brought me a bit of satisfaction. What have I become?
Jeszcze leciała, a już był dźwięk roztrzaskiwania się butelki. Nie pomyśleli, że będę tę butelkę obserwować. A akurat mnie to ciekawiło.
I wrote to the doctor declining his offer. I won't be locked up. I won't let them. I will get through this on my own. This is my head.
Oj. Oj. I co? O, da się.
Pathetic. You weakling. You claim that you're perfect? Nothing would hurt you if it were the truth. Perfection is incorruptible, eternal, proud. Look at you, chasing me around like a fool. What even am I to you? You are my future. I am strong enough to be you. I will be perfect.
O, teraz się nie popsuło. Nic tu nie mam. Tutaj też nie. No to zejdziemy sobie na dół.
My husband's palace. When he locked himself in there, the whole house felt like a prison cell.
Super to wygląda.
I'm sorry for the late answer. These letters are hard to read for me. I don't sleep because I'm thinking about you and your misfortunes. I need a break after each letter. And when I come back to it to write the answer, there's always a matter of deciphering. Your handwriting. I'm sure you know it's not as beautiful as it used to.
Yesterday I was woken up by, I think, the most terrible sound I've ever heard. Like a sick cat being slowly strangled. It took me a long time to realize it was the violin. She picked it up and tried to play. I think there's no coming back for her.
From what you write, this whole situation is very hard for your child. Maybe you should spend less time with her. I know it's painful, but I believe it will be for the best. You both need time.
Sometimes I think she changed too much. That this is not the person I loved. That this is not a person I could ever love.
I don't think you fully understand your condition. You have been in a terrible accident, and you are, to be honest, lucky to be alive. Not to mention writing letters, demanding of your body to come back to normal. To be healthy is like demanding a broken mirror to fix itself. You're doing great progress, and you're healing. But I'm afraid things won't be back to normal. No doctor on Earth can make the pain go away. I'm truly sorry to tell you that. But you will have to learn to live with it.
hope you'll understand one day. All my life, I was told to strive for perfection. And I didn't strive. I achieved it. I was the most talented musician, the most inspiring muse, the most caring mother, the perfect wife. I never accepted my own weakness as an excuse. And then it caught up to me. Now there is no coming back. The life we had. There's no use. How could they understand it if I don't? I think I just need something that will work. I need this to end. There is no coming back to the perfection I once had. No coming back to chaining myself into the roles people want me to play. No coming back to crushing my soul under others' expectations that I think are my own. There will be no coming back here. I'm ugly. I'm disabled. I'm useless. I'm free.
No dobrze. A co tam w latarni morskiej?
I don't know what happened. I struggled with the part where daughter enters the scene. Too close to home? No. It's this place. This fucking island. This lighthouse.
Nie wiem jak dla ciebie, ale dla mnie dosyć nudne były te poboczne historie.
I went to restart it. I know it happened. And then maybe I was high? Or I actually saw my muse and had a conversation with her. Called later, but I didn't have time for it. I knew what to write. The block was gone. I knew how to finish this book.
Niby było to jakieś uzupełnienie historii, ale no równie dobrze mogło tego nie być w ogóle.
Maybe deep in his heart, he longed for them. For any presence other than his own.
Hello. It is always good to hear from one of our writers.
Bring him back!
I'm afraid it's not possible at the moment.
You know where I'm at, sad man? I'm at your precious lighthouse!
Yes, I am aware of that.
Don't interrupt me! I'm at the lighthouse, and I know how to hurt your precious queen. I know how to break that pact. So either you bring him back, or I'll show you what I can do with words!
I will warn you that it is a fruitless endeavor.
I don't give a fuck about your warnings. I will destroy her. I will get him back. I will write my own story. Thought you got me? Well, guess what? I can write without you. I always could. Is this? Oh my God. How? I guess they ended up here after the ship sank. But
ucieka mi.
Congratulations on your comeback. We are delighted that after a decade, you still remember about our hermitage. Make yourself at home. I mean, after all, it is the only one you have.
what the fuck? I believe in the end, he knew that one can't make art, but true art, without cracks, without breaks in it.
Okej, tutaj skończymy, bo jak tylko przysiądę do maszyny, zacznie się Layers of Fear 2. Fajnie, Burian, że byłeś do końca. Do następnego razu. Na razie, cześć, pa pa!